Quiz 15. Question 1. The cricketer lowers his hands while catching the ball. This saves him from injury because of, options are: A. Newton's third law of motion, B. Conservation of momentum, C. Conservation of mass and energy, D. Centrifugal force. Answer 1 is B. Conservation of momentum. A cricket player lower his hand while catching a cricket ball because decrease the rate of change of momentum by increase the time, so the ball will exert lesser force on the hands of the fielder, and the fielder will not get hurt. One of the most powerful laws in physics is the law of momentum conservation. For a collision occurring between object 1 and object 2 in an isolated system, the total momentum of the two objects before the collision is equal to the total momentum of the two objects after the collision. Question 2. Who is the father of electrocardiography, ECG? Options are: A. Dempster Woodworth, B. Gerhard Richter, C. Willem Einthoven, D. Elizabeth Blackburn. Answer 2 is C. Willem Einthoven. The ECG has become one of the most commonly used tests in patients' evaluation and an essential part of cardiac assessment in the modern era. Willem Einthoven, Leiden, the Netherlands, is considered the founder and father of modern ECG. Question 3. Why does a drop of liquid assume a spherical shape? Options are: A. Because a sphere has the smallest surface for a given volume, B. Because a sphere has the largest surface for a given volume, C. Because intermolecular forces are weak in liquids, D. Because intermolecular forces are strong in liquids. Answer 3 is A. Because a sphere has the smallest surface for a given volume. A small liquid drop assumes the shape of a sphere because of the surface tension force on the surface. The liquid tries to pull in all the liquid on the surface towards inside. So the liquid tries to occupy the minimum surface area for the given volume of liquid. Sphere is the shape that has the minimum surface area for a given volume. The spherical shape is a little distorted, prolonged, or bulged at the bottom due to weight of the drop. Question 4. Why do women's voice sometimes produces a cracking sound? Options are: A. Because higher frequency, B. Because lower frequency, C. Because higher amplitude, D. Because lower amplitude. Answer 4 is A. Because higher frequency. When you speak or sing and change your pitch and volume, the laryngeal muscles open and close as well as tighten and loosen your vocal folds. When your voice goes high, the folds are pushed close together and tightened. Voice cracks happen when these muscles suddenly stretch, shorten, or tighten. Vocal cracking occurs when a voice is under strain, either from the rapid growth of the larynx as a result of puberty, or from pushing the voice into higher or lower registers. Learning to soothe a tired voice using home remedies and how to use your voice properly will help you avoid awkward cracking. Question 5. Who is the father of the parachute? Options are A. Dempster Woodworth, B. Jean-Pierre Blanchard, C. Charles Babbage, D. Gerhard Richter. Answer 5 is B. Jean-Pierre Blanchard. Jean-Pierre Blanchard. Compatriot Jean-Pierre Blanchard was probably the first person to use a parachute in an emergency, escaping from a ruptured hot air balloon by using one in 1793. During the 19th century, parachute use was generally confined to carnivals and daredevil acts. Question 6. How many matches did heavyweight boxing champion Muhammad Ali lose in his career? Options are A. 0, B. 1, C. 3, D. 5. Answer 6 is D. 5. Muhammad Ali, 1942 to 2016, was an American former heavyweight champion boxer and one of the greatest sporting figures of the 20th century. An Olympic gold medalist and the first fighter to capture the heavyweight title 3 times, Ali won 56 times in his 21-year professional career. Ali's outspokenness on issues of race, religion, and politics made him a controversial figure during his career, and the heavyweight's quips and taunts were as quick as his fists. Born Cassius Clay Jr., Ali changed his name in 1964 after joining the Nation of Islam. Citing his religious beliefs, he refused military induction and was stripped of his heavyweight championship and banned from boxing for 3 years during the prime of his career. Parkinson's syndrome severely impaired Ali's motor skills and speech, but he remained active as a humanitarian and goodwill ambassador. Question 7. Which is the largest stadium in the world? Options are A. Michigan Stadium, B. Ohio Stadium, C. Rungrado 1st of May Stadium, D. Bryant-Denny Stadium. The answer 7 is C. Rungrado 1st of May Stadium. The Rungrado 1st of May Stadium is a multi-purpose stadium on Rungra Island, Pyongyang, North Korea. It opened on May 1, 1989, with its first major event being the 13th World Festival of Youth and Students. It is the largest stadium in the world by seating capacity. The site occupies an area of 20.7 hectares. Question 8. On which mountain did Jesus take his Last Supper? Options are A. Mount Scopus, B. Mount Olivet, C. Mount Ophel, D. Mount Zion. Answer 8 is D. Mount Zion. Before Jesus crucified on the cross, he had a final meal with his friends, the disciples. He wanted to give them something to remember him by when he wasn't with them, so he used the bread and the wine that they were having with their supper that night. Question 9. Which childhood disease is also called varicella? Options are A. Rickets. B. Chickenpox. C. Mumps. D. Rotavirus. Answer 9 is B. Chickenpox. Varicella, chickenpox, is an acute infectious disease. It is caused by varicella zoster virus, VZV, which is a DNA virus that is a member of the herpes virus group. After the primary infection, VZV stays in the body, in the sensory nerve ganglia, as a latent infection. Primary infection with VZV causes varicella. Question 10. What branch of medicine is concerned with disorders of the blood? Options are A. Hepatology, B. Radiology, C. Pathology, D. Hematology. Answer 10 is D. Hematology. Hematology, also spelled hematology, is the branch of medicine concerned with the study of the cause, prognosis, treatment, and prevention of diseases related to blood.